Good morning, ninth grade physical science students. I hope you are well, and I hope, honestly, I hope most of you are finished, and that would be great. I want to talk a little bit about grades and grading and wrapping up the school year. This is the start of the last week of the school year. We'll be all be officially done on Friday, but I would be negligent, I think, in my duties if I didn't take a moment to talk about what's happening in our bigger world right now that has really affected all of our lives. Um, I know we all have heavy hearts, especially those of us who watched any or all of the video clip of George Floyd being killed by a police officer in the streets for no reason at all. And it makes my heart hurt, and I know it makes many of your hearts hurt. And I just want to say, from my perspective, as someone who has worked hard in our community, that is working hard in our school, that is working hard to make um, classrooms and schools and our community a safe space. Uh, Obviously, we have a lot more work to do. And obviously, it's hard to maintain a safe space when we are separate, right? For the last 10 weeks or so. But my heart goes out to George Floyd and his family and his loved ones and his friends. And I know for some of you um, who look like George Floyd and who don't look like me, that this is a much heavier burden to bear. And in fact, you bear it every day of your lives. And for that, I can only pledge my continued support and to assure you that Black Lives Matter. And we need to do better. And I need to do better. And I will continue to try to do better. Let's talk about the end of the school year. So last Friday, I asked you all to take your last quiz, and hopefully, and as I could see, most of you have done that. If you haven't and you still want to wrap those things up, absolutely, please do that. I encourage you to do that. I have to turn grades in by next Monday. I'd like to turn grades in on Friday. I can get most of them done on Friday if some of you still have things to finish up on Friday and want to get them turned in on Friday, and then I can get your grades done on Monday. That's fine. But I'd like to turn grades in on Friday if you all can help me with that. You have until Wednesday to make a decision about pass, no credit. You should have received a lot of different information on that, probably an email, something on Schoology. The form you have to fill out if you choose is on Schoology. That has nothing to do with me. That is your choice. Read the information with the form. You make that decision, your decision. But I do want to tell you this because I want you to make an informed decision, right? I want you to make a decision with as much information as you possibly can have about that decision and your grade, especially in my class. First of all, let me congratulate all of you for working through the difficulties of these last 10 weeks, right? This has been hard for all of us. It's been hard for me as your teacher. I miss you so much. It's a lot harder for me to teach through a computer screen than in person. And for some of you, if not many of you, it's a lot harder to learn that way too. And I fully respect that and I honor that. And I want to honor that in reality as far as your grade goes. So here's what I've decided. I've been thinking about this for a long time. And this last weekend, I decided that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure, honoring the difficulty of this last quarter, learning at a distance, I'm going to make sure nobody gets a lower grade than they had third quarter. That's my pledge to you. Nobody gets a lower grade than they had third quarter. Now, what does that mean for you? So let's think about that, right? If you, some of you may have really liked this situation, right? Didn't have to see me every day. Okay. If you did really well these last 10 weeks and improved your grade, from third quarter, well, by all means, you're going to get that improved grade. No doubt about it. Okay. So, yes, if this worked really well for you and you did a good job and really shone through this last quarter, fabulous. And you'll get the benefit of all of that. All right. So if you had a C third quarter, but a B overall because of the good work you did fourth quarter, you'll get the better grade for sure. All right. I want to make sure you know that. But if you really struggled, right, engaging and keeping up and finding things and without being in class with your classmates, with me, and so forth, I get that. And I'm telling you that your grade will not be lower than it was third quarter. So your third quarter grade is the lowest possible grade you will get. You will not get a grade lower than that. Okay. Um, Hopefully that helps some of you decide what you want to do about submitting that pass no credit form. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Okay. But that's my plan. So when I turn in your grade, my plan is I won't give anybody a lower grade than they had third quarter. If you've earned a higher grade because of the work you've done, you will get that higher grade for sure. All right. But you won't get a lower grade than what you had third quarter. And please email me if you have any questions. If you want to continue to work this week to improve your grade, wonderful. Okay. But I just want you to know where I am with your grade and where you are and what that would mean for you as you decide how much time you should be putting into different things this week. Okay. All right. I've talked for almost 7 minutes now. So that's enough for me. Again, thank you very much for a great year. I really enjoyed teaching you all, and I look forward to seeing you hopefully when we're back at school. Hopefully that will be in September. I look forward to seeing you in the halls. It looks like I'm going to be in the same room, at least for most of the day next year. So if you are up in that area for math, or if you just happen to be walking by, you know me, I'm out there between class periods. Happy to say hi. So take care. Have a great summer, and take care of yourselves. All right. Bye-bye.